Howdy, hey gamers. Sorry that it took me a little bit. I was trying to put the rubber bands on my DS. Okay, let's switch over. Oh, look at that. Okay. Um we're doing one DS today cuz it was a little janky before. So, yeah, let me Howdy, hey gamers. Sorry that it took me a little bit. I was trying to put the I didn't realize my phone was like all the way up. Sorry if you just heard me like speak again. Hi. Hey, look at that Cyndaquil. Let me get my mic out of the way too. Okay. Yeah. Poipole Gaming. I've got a Walmart order that's coming at 6, so I decided I'm just gonna stream until it gets here. So, yeah. Let me go ahead and hit resume hunt, and we'll just kind of get into it, you know? I think I'm gonna try and do like another 300 encounters. Um, but I'm gonna go until my stuff gets here. So, yeah, we're just gonna have a good time. That's the plan. You know what I mean? Also realizing that I like didn't um like I mean my Discord I guess says I'm streaming, but I didn't say anything like on Blue Sky or Twitter or anything, so we're chilling. So I got me some iced coffee and some water. I'm big chillin'. Ooh, I put a little too much creamer in there. Okay. But yeah, it would be kind of cool to get it today, you know? Who knows? I mean, like, we get Poipole today, and then I guess maybe we switch over to Ultramoon, or maybe we just play through Crystal a little bit. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah. Who the heck knows, man? I'm like freshly showered too, so my hair's like still wet and drying. So, fun times. All right. It would be kind of cool to get Poipole before odds. Because I know it's since it's a static encounter, it's 4096. It's not affected by a shiny charm or whatever, so I don't have the charm on this file yet. Um, Same with Silvally and Titanol, it's the same case there. So, I just gotta, kind of work it and hope that, I can get these guys going. Would be nice. So, fun times. Maybe I gotta get like a 2DS or something, like a 2DS XL. That way I can dual hunt. But I know they're like uber expensive right now. Yeah, I'll figure it out. All right. It's still really funny to be doing this style of a hunt after so many years of not doing this style of a hunt. You know what I mean? Oh man. Man, I wish I had a salamence right now. You want to know what's crazy? I still think it's wild. Okay, so I hunted Poipole in. When did I hunt it? Like February 2018? That was 8 years ago. I was 15 years old. Wait, was I? Somewhere around that range. That's wild. No, I was 14. Crazy stuff. Genuinely. Excuse me. Excuse me. brush my hair a little bit. Just as it, like starts frizzing up while drying. I gotta mute, but I'm still gonna be resetting. Alright, I'm gonna do one more encounter and then I like gotta check on something real quick. So I'm gonna leave this going. So sorry about that. I had to check on my laundry. So let's keep going. Now I gotta put my hair up because it is hot out. That would have been kind of nice if that were the shiny. Okay, there we go. We hit the big 400. Let's just keep going because, you know, I've got an hour and a half before my stuff from Walmart gets here, so. Just gotta keep on rolling. Oh man. Y'all, I can't wait for Worlds next week, like, genuinely. I will most likely co-stream it while hunting Poipole. I'll probably have it, like, up here or something. I don't know. It would be really cool to, like, react to it while I'm shiny hunting. Plus, who knows? Maybe we get a couple of the rescue hunts that we need while Worlds is going on. That'd be kind of cool. And you want to know something that I kind of wish Pokemon would do? Since they're able to do like outbreaks and all that, uh, you've actually never played Ultra Sun and Moon. You know what? That's fair. Um, since my games got stolen a couple years back, I've had to like rebuy them. And okay, that's not the shiny Worlds theme. Let's go. Um, and you know, I actually got this Ultra Sun copy from a lot of 3 that I bought off of eBay. It was Alpha Sapphire, Pokemon Moon, and Ultra Sun. And then I got this Ultra Moon about a week ago by now. And I'm currently playing through it so that I can dual hunt Poipole and Silvally and all that. Um, yeah, lots of fun. But yeah, Dougie Kato, I hope you're doing well. I did see your Discord message. I'm assuming that was a Digimon? No idea, to be honest. Either that or something from, like, Pow World. But yeah, if you ever do get the chance to play the Ultra games, honestly, like, really good. Really good games. Would recommend. I love the story. It is a little bit bogged down by the games before it, Sun and Moon. But if you just play Ultra Sun and Moon without thinking about Sun and Moon, fantastic games. The music's great, the art style's amazing. Um Honestly, the dex is really good. Oh, okay. That makes sense. But yeah, definitely would recommend the Ultra games. They're actually fairly cheap too in terms of like, you know, used Pokemon DS games. Um you can usually get them about anywhere from $30 to $50 depending on like, you know, the how scuffed the cartridge looks because like this one you can't really see it but it is like pretty dirty, and so I got it for about 35 bucks plus shipping, which is, you know, pretty much MSRP. So yeah, a lot of fun, lots and lots of fun. But yeah, you know, maybe next year, in the next competitive circuit, you know, uh I start like playing the competitive scene. Who knows, maybe I win Chicago NAIC 2027 and take on Worlds next year, wherever it is. I probably need to renew my passport, I'm not gonna lie. Because it is definitely not being hosted in the States again next year. Unless they're trying to like hold it in the States from here on out, since the States are like, it's like the second, no, I'd say the States is the largest Pokemon like centric scene, right? And then you've got Japan and maybe like Europe and LATAM. Worlds seems like such a great time. Honestly, I would say so from my experience at NAIC. NAIC this year was a lot of fun. There were so many cool activities and stuff. And then, of course, I partook in Nora in the Future's Retro Shiny Challenge, which is where you play any of the Pokemon games from Black and White 2 down uh, to for 1 in 8,000 odds shiny hunting. It was a lot of fun. I didn't get anything, but I think there were like 4 or 5 shinies found, and I think there were like 80 of us there. So, and I got to meet a lot of my cool Pokemon friendos on that side of the interwebs. So, yeah. Honestly, if Worlds does happen to be in the United States next year, I might try to go, honestly. Legit. I think it would be a fun time. So, yeah. Because I'm definitely going to try and make NAIC a yearly thing. And of course, it'd be really cool if I could go to like some regionals too, because they always host one regional in Texas at least every circuit. So hopefully, this time I don't miss it. World, dude, Worlds in Austin would be kind of crazy. I'm not even gonna lie. Legitimately, if that were like the case, I would I would see if I could bring you and Bupio along, since we're all Texas based. I think it'd be cool have like a whole squad. No, but if at all possible, I don't know whether they're hosting Texas Regional in Houston or San Antonio next year. So, but I'm gonna try and go to one of them. So, in general, I want to go to more Pokemon events, especially like pre-releases and stuff. I think that would be kind of cool too, and like pre-releases for TCG stuff and whatnot. Mostly so I can get some cards at MSRP without worrying about scalpers. You know what I mean? It would be nice. It would be nice if Pokemon was on your side. I've been listening to a lot of I listen to a lot of like musicals while I'm at work. Uh exclusive plushies. Dude, honestly, I've been asking around because I've got a couple friends going to Worlds this year. I'm trying to get someone to get the Hydreigon pin that they're gonna be selling at the Pokemon Center there. And I think there was a plushie that was gonna be there. I'm also trying to see if they would also get me a shirt. I'm not gonna lie. So, because I would like to start collecting, the Pokemon event clothing as well. Mostly to, kind of fit out my wardrobe because after moving so many times in my life, my wardrobe is relatively small. So I'm like, might as well fit it out with Pokemon merch while I can. That and Epic the Musical and other musicals and stuff. Oh man, I do kind of hope, um, because this is gonna be a video on its own, right? Me hunting all the 5 Pokemon I need from the DS era. Oh my gosh, acid reflux. Where I shiny hunt, all the DSL era Pokemon that I need to transfer before they become unavailable when bank closes. Um, And then I think I might do another shiny related video when it comes to Pokemon after that. But it's not gonna be like for the living decks. Genuinely, I might do something like honestly, I've been thinking about doing one of those zone challenges. Fellow creator Agent V recently posted a video doing that exact challenge. It's basically where you have to get a shiny Pokemon from every sequential zone in the game. You know, like get one from zone 1 and then zone 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. I kind of want to do a video like that, but maybe get like alphas. But then that's kind of like Blue Vector's shiny alpha quest video idea giving shinies to Doggy Kato. Honestly, I've kind of thought about doing something like that because eventually I would like to hunt, you know, like forms, and you know, I've got a couple videos planned in a document for that. Like I want to get 10 shiny alpha Furfro so that I can have each style of Furfro. It would be really cool because I think I have all of the postcards that I need in Pokemon Go. Because I was playing hella Pokemon Go in the earlier years. I think I have all the postcards I need to get all the forms that you can possibly get of Vivillon in Scarlet and Violet. And so what I genuinely might do is I gotta readjust this rubber band real quick. Is like shiny hunt those Vivillon and then get a second one so that I can give to you. Cause I was kind of thinking about it. I was like, that would be a fun video idea. Honestly, multiple form Pokemon genuinely are pretty cool just by the fact that, you know, they have multiple forms. Like Alolan Vulpix, Alolan Ninetales, Furfro, Typhlosion. So, yeah, lots of fun. Honestly, I wanna do some non-shiny Pokemon content at some point. Like Vivillon and Minior. Minior is another one that I would like to do a video on at some point. I would try to get all of them as shinies in Ultra Sun and Moon, but Loki, no. I would much rather, I don't know if you get random colors from breeding them in Scarvy, or if it stays the same color. I actually don't know that. I'm gonna have to look that up after stream. But genuinely what I might do is, I want to do a video on Minior, I want to do a video on Vivillon, I want to do a video on Furfro, I want to do a badge quest, which is technically a shiny related video, but it wouldn't be for a living dex. Because a badge quest would be really cool, genuinely. For those who don't know, by the way, a badge quest is a Pokemon challenge. It's a playthrough challenge where you go through the game and you shiny hunt one Pokemon before every badge, and then one Pokemon before the Elite Four and Champion. What I would probably do it in Fire Red, Leaf Green. I'm not gonna lie. Minior color breeding is only their parent color. Okay, so if I do like a pink one, it'll only be pink ever. Okay, that's unfortunate. I was kind of hoping it would be random. Actually, no, that's fine, because I can just get each of one color and then maybe, like, do a roulette or something. Wait, that would actually be sick! Because I know there are, like, 7 of them, so you get, like, 5 of them, you breed it with a Ditto. and you do a roulette of the colors. That would be so sick, actually. Yeah, I think I might do that. I'm gonna have to take notes of that. Because that would genuinely be kind of cool. I mean, I guess, doing a Winds and Waves playthrough movie is also an idea I'm having, but, I kind of have to wait till Winds and Waves comes out for that. um, let's see, what else? Honestly, I would like to do a badge quest, like, post Pokemon Bank closing of one of the Ultra games. Though, admittedly, I would probably get another cartridge um, to play. Because I don't want to, like, reset my Ultra Sun and my Ultra Moon cartridge that I'm playing through right now. So I would probably just get another one. Probably just another set of both, honestly. Oh, I've got so many non-English Ditto from over the years. I've been it's just ever since starting breeding in or starting shiny hunting in uh the Sun and Moon games. I have collected so many non-shiny or non-English Ditto. And I don't really ever care for IVs, especially now in the era of champions where you can just go with them. So, yeah, I don't really care about natures. I don't really care about IVs. I just like collecting the cool alternative color shiny Pokemon. I will say one thing I would like to do as well is it's not like a priority hunt in the Ultra games, but I want to hunt Zoroark in the Ultra games as a callback to Ditto Economy Crashed for real. I mean, it's still good for Masuda breeding if you have a non-English Ditto or a non-native Ditto to your game. It's still good because you at least oh hi. You still at least get those boosted odds. So, um, like for example, good lord, I have shield on eggs that I still need to hatch in Scarfy, because I bred like 800 shield on eggs for stream, and I've only gone through like a quarter of them. Because I heard that Pokemon Bank was closing, and I was like, oh, these things are now the priority. So, lots of fun. Also, might I just say, when I got this game in the Ultra Moon copy, I was really hoping it would have been a full playthrough with like a bunch of Pokemon and stuff. Nope, I lost that lottery. Which very unfortunate because that was one thing I used to love about getting used Pokemon games was seeing the Pokemon that were left in the save file. Like for example, Ultra Sun and Moon from the lot had like a bunch of Pokemon that I put into Pokemon Bank and then put into my Ultra Sun copy. And now I'm like 50% of the way through the Pokedex without really having done anything. So, lots of fun there. I still need to complete the Pokedex so I can get the Shiny Charm. Because a couple of other non-priority hunts I want to do after I get Poipole, Titanal Savali, Spinda, and Celebi is I want to do some wormhole hunting for legendaries and Ultra Beast. I think that would be really cool. It would be a lot of fun. Lots and lots of fun. Mostly because, Dynamax Adventures takes forever per bit. So, Yeah. Also, I gotta shiny hunt a Ditto at some point, thinking about it. I don't have a shiny Ditto. Or at least I don't have a shiny Ditto that I've caught. I have a couple shiny Ditto. Yeah, I'm just now realizing that I need that. We're almost at 500 encounters. This is abysmal to the original hunt that took place 8.5 years ago, by the way. When I first got my first shiny Poipole, which took 41 encounters. So, that's lovely. Damn, there was a lot of condensation on that mason jar I just drank out of. Good lord. I thought I spilled coffee on my shirt. I didn't. It's just water. Oh, man. Oh, I also wonder what news we're gonna hear next week from Pokemon Worlds. Because I know we're supposed to be... I think they said there's supposed to be a Pokopia pre-event thing to be announced, which I'm assuming is just related to the DLC that's rolling out right now, which I still have yet to play. I'm not gonna lie, I stopped playing maybe like 3 weeks after Pokopia came out. I want to get back on that. Genuinely. Pokopia is really fun, but I've just been busy as all hell, I'm not gonna lie. Between, you know, trying to get monetized here on YouTube and getting thumbnails sorted out for videos because, you know, I can't draw for shit. Fun times, so. Man, if only I had a Poipole right now. I'm just saying. Would be really nice. So, by the way, Doggy Kato, I hope you're able to like see everything nice. Because like obviously I don't have a capture card. It costs $200 for Loopy to do the whole thing. Plus I have to send my 3DS in for them to modify. So, you know, that's just waiting, and I don't really want to do that. Plus, you know, it's expensive. So, camera. Yippee! Drawing stream time. No. I mean, I can sketch. I think I sketch really well in my drawing notebooks, my sketchbooks, and all that. I could never get a handle on digital art, like creating digital art in the form of like drawing and all that. So I don't know. I'll stick to my oil paintings that I've done. I've done a couple of oil paintings. So. Oil painting stream. Nah. Nah. By the way, I hope the music isn't like too loud. It's just Glitchx City. Okay, I did hit the button. I'm also using a new shiny counter It's actually shiny decks, which I used to use back in the day, and then stopped for some reason. But they have a counter now, and they have splits, where it like times each encounter, and so it like accurately tells me like, oh, you're doing like 131 encounters an hour. Art in general is so hard. I don't know how my brother does digital art. Music is all right. All right, that's good. Yeah, just yeah. I mean, if I weren't like burnt out of doing music, I in my prime, I'd be able to whip up a track in like a day. Because I'm not gonna lie, that's how I was usually doing it. So, were they always good? No, absolutely not. I have so many pieces of music in the archives that will never see the light of day. That being said, I haven't fully stopped doing music. I'm actually working on a parody right now. And Doggy Kato, I'm sure you know, because I think you were in a couple of the streams in the past couple weeks, where I was crashing out over a shiny Burmy that I was hunting, that I still don't have. That's something I'm like slowly working on. I'm not like trying to crunch myself with it. You see, I've also got a drawing pad that Bacon actually bought me for my birthday one year. Like, I want to say maybe like 4 years ago. Um, I use it on occasion. I use it for concepting my thumbnails. Um, and like Mecha Chameleon and Gartic Phone. That's what I'm thinking of. That's a lie, by the way. I've not even bought Mecha Chameleon. Speaking of, I have Peak, and I still haven't played it yet. It looks fun, just don't have the time. Alright, and that's my coffee completed. I need to put this up. Okay. But yeah, one of these days I'll get shiny Burmy. So, one of these days. But right now we're going for a different Pokemon. We're going for a couple different Pokemon. Also, hi again. Yeah. If anything, I'm very worried about hunting Celebi. Because Celebi is going to be proper 8192 odds. And I only have one DS that has Crystal on it. So I can't dual hunt it. I can't speed up the process. So it's going to be stressful. I know that for sure. Realistically, I'm dual hunting Celebi right now with Poipole. But I feel like if I can get Poipole out of the way, I could do like Savali or Type Null and Celebi at the same time. That's what I'm kind of feeling, you know what I mean? Yeah, I've only played Peak once for a collab. It was fun though. Yeah, fair. I love all the clips that come from it. Pink Celebi is worth it. You want to know how I know Pink Celebi is worth it? Hold on, let me do this encounter. I'm gonna do this bit while it's starting back up. Okay. You want to know why I know Celebi will be worth it. Because I have 2 shiny Celebi plush. I just punched my microphone. You see, that's the cool part of doing hand cam. Oh man. Plus, like, you get to see EP Cyndaquil and the nose of another Cyndaquil and Hydreigon. Oh, speaking of Hydreigon, you gotta get 2 shiny Celebi. I think I'll save the other one for Pokemon Go. Whenever that event comes back around. So I don't think I ever caught shiny Celebi in its Go event when it initially was a thing. So whenever it's available again, I'll just grab that. Alright, we'll do that. Oh, we're at 500, by the way. I completely blew over that. Excuse me. Oh, man. Hey, y'all, want me to flex on y'all real quick? Hold on, where is it? Let me do this. Bam! Base set Charizard. Just casual base set Charizard. Nothing too special. You know what I gotta do? I gotta get some blinds for my fucking windows. So I've got a window up here, and I've got another window over here. And of course, the sun is blaring through my window. I mean, I've got, like, blinds, but I need, like, curtains or something for them to block out more light. I've also got this Japanese Mega Excadrill. Just because silly. Just because, I can't find any English Pokemon cards, so I've been collecting a lot of the Japanese cards lately. Yeah. I'll probably grab some on my next paycheck, honestly. Because if I'm going to be doing a bunch of, like, hand cam, I think this would be kind of cool. Make them Miku theme? Oh god, no. I'll probably just get, Better Home and Garden or, What's the brand that Walmart uses? The brand that Walmart Mainstay, that's what they are. But who knows? Maybe when I get my own apartment or something, I do want to, like, if I ever do get an apartment and am able to live on my own, I would love to just decorate it. I want to go full nerdcore. I want there to be books everywhere. I want there to be board games, video games, games, mind games. Obviously, I can't have any fucking Sony games or any PlayStation games because they decided to go all digital, so I can't decorate the place with PlayStation games. Not that I have a PlayStation or an Xbox. Oh man. I'm gonna check on my Walmart order real quick. How are they doing? Still preparing? Okay. Because it says it's gonna be here anytime between 6 and 8. Meanwhile, I have a big cardboard box in the middle of my room for storage. That's such a mood, though. Um, Back when we were moving, like, every couple of years, um, honestly, after a while, I just had, like, 2 or 3 totes that would keep all my stuff. I mean, luckily now, where I'm at, I've been here for almost 3 years, and I've got another 3-year lease ahead of me. So, lots of fun. Bum 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 bum. Yeah. Bum 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 bum. Oh, I forgot the split. There we go. You know what would be kind of cool too? I kind of want to do kind of what like PM7 did a few times, where I would like to host like shiny based events. I think it would be cool. I think a bunch of Pokemon creators recently actually did something like that, where it was like Team USA versus Team France for some reason. And so there were two teams, Team Pikachu and Team Evoli, which is Eevee in French. And they did like a where I think they were shiny hunting in Let's Go, I think, right? It was like the first team to complete the Kanto Dex, or it was team after time with the most unique shiny Pokemon in the Pokedex. I don't know. Either way, it'd be cool to do like a shiny event like that at some point. Bum. Would be nice to have Washington on your side. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Or something like that. I don't know. Also, if anyone's curious, I will be co-streaming the VGC side of the Pokemon Worlds event. So, yeah. That's my preferred scene to watch. I do like watching the TCG once in a while. Um, and sometimes I would poke into Pokemon Go just to see what's going on, because they always got some weird meta going on. Like I remember at NAIC, I think it was who was like someone was using like I think it was a Duat or something like that. I was like, that's so just use a Samurai. What? I don't know. I was very confused. Oh man, Pokemon Go be whack. Literally. I mean, hey, at least Furret is like in the meta for some reason. I don't know. Pokemon Go is just weird. It's definitely a game to have a competitive scene in. Like, yeah, sure, you can. It's just singles format. Click your phone a million times. I don't know. I will say I am kind of sad that Pokemon Unite isn't going to be a part of Worlds this year or like any Pokemon events at all in the coming years, which kind of makes me scared that they're going to sunset it cuz watching Unite honestly is like a lot of fun. I mean, it is a MOBA and I don't really like MOBA games, but Pokemon Unite in general has a lot of like uniqueness in its gameplay, and I always enjoy watching it during events and whatnot. Though it does look like they're going to be doing like a Pokemon Unite centric circuit, which I guess kind of makes sense because you don't really hear like about teams playing esport wise, and so you just kind of have to like figure out who's going to feature at what events and whatnot. I don't know. Kind of sad about it, but you know, it's whatever. Also, speaking of the VGC scene for competitive, we're using the second regulation of Pokemon Champions right now. It doesn't even have all the Mega Pokemon. Pokken Tournament, honestly, Pokken Tournament was a really fun game. Genuinely. I gotta pick it back up at some point, like honestly. Um, you know, I think this is the first time in a while where no legendaries have been used in a Worlds tournament. Which, thinking back on it, I don't think there's ever been a Worlds without legendaries. Because Diamond and Pearl had, or Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, you could use the legendaries you could catch in the Gen 4 games. Black and White, you could use the legendaries you were able to catch, and then next year you could use all of them. Black and White 2, I think it was the same as Black and White 1, where you could only use the Pokemon you could catch from Black and White 2, and then it was all of them. Yeah, no, I don't think there was ever a Worlds where there were no legendaries. I mean, we technically have, like Eternal Flower Floette, but like it's not a legendary. It's just got the special of attack of a fucking legendary though. Um yeah, no, honestly, like oh wow, this is gonna be a very interesting Worlds. Though I'm hoping, very much hoping that we see some Typhlosion play. This Typhlosion has no results. Like if you go look it up, I think on Arcanine, you look up Typhlosion, and there's like one result for Typhlosion from like X and Y. Which, mind you, that was almost 14 years ago. So, I mean, I'm just saying. Oh, man. It would be really cool to see Meganium get some play. I mean, I know it just kind of gets shat on by like all the poison types ever. But like that, at least the way I play, for some reason, my Meganium is more support. Like it does damage. Don't get me wrong, That's like purely because, it just has a good stat spread. Honestly, Flamigo, 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 Dondozo, Espathra, Tatsugiri. Who else is really good for stuff like that? Um, Honestly, like the four of them are going to be absolute beasts once they're all legal. Also, what the hell is Tatsugiri's ability going to be? That's my main question. I mean, like post Mega Evolution at least, because like it's gonna be Commander obviously, and then Dondozo goes down, Tatsugiri comes out, and you're just able to Mega Evolve it. Also, we get a new regulation after Worlds. Is it going to keep Mega Evolution? I would assume it would until all the Megas are revealed, right? I don't think it'll be the case. Cause or well, I mean ZA is a unique bit where you just switch. I think you switch Tatsugiri out into Dondozo, and Dondozo gets the stat buff in ZA. And so, it kind of covers for that. Excuse me. Yeah, I wonder how that's gonna play out. So that's definitely gonna be a little bizarre. Excuse me. Good lord. Hmm. Yeah, I wonder if we're going to get to the point where we're going to get all of the mega evolutions, and then they'll bring in another gimmick, right? Like I feel like they'll most likely bring terrestrialization back first, and then we'll go through a couple regulations of that until we get Terapagos and Ogerpon and all them. And then they'll bring most likely Dynamax back, and then Z-Move. Z-Move I am excited for, because there's some shenaniganery you can do with that. Like imagine, because I'm assuming you'll probably only be able to do one gimmick in a battle. But just imagine, right? Just imagine you like Evo boost with an Eevee, and then Baton Pass out. That's a free +1 to all of your stats. Then again, you can also just no retreat with Mega Phalanx and just go crazy. But like, still, That's another thing I hope with Pokemon Champions, is that we do get access to pre-evolved Pokemon. Sad for no Terraforms, though. I mean, Ogerpon and Terapagos. I was kind of sad, I'm not gonna lie, because in the Scarvy leaks, and in the game itself, in the code, Koraidon and Miraidon were supposed to have, terraforms. They were supposed to gain it after, the time machine goes crazy. And then it was in the code again where they would receive it for the Terapagos battle. And then they just never did. Like, I wish Pokemon games, instead of like either leaving stuff in the games or having it be like leaked, they would just lose it all, or just keep it in the being fireproof like vault. Because like, I'm not gonna lie, as much as I do not like Pikachu because of how popular it is, I feel, because in the Scarvy code we were supposed to get 2 Pikachu Paradox forms. Obviously, one past, one future. And then we just never got it. So it's kind of like, what the hell, man. But what can we do? Oh, you know what? I just realized something. They could totally do something cool and like release new Pokemon before they appear in the next mainline game. They could totally do that now for the competitive meta. That's not even something I thought about before. Ooh, that's yeah, that's definitely interesting. I wonder how that would work though, because I mean, like, obviously you would only be able to obtain it in Champions, and you wouldn't be able to take it to Pokemon Home. But it's whatever, I guess, you know? I don't know, they could totally be like, hey, by the way, you know, you can use Pombon, Gekwa, and Brout on your teams early. And then, you know, eventually when Winds and Waves comes out and the next regulation comes out and we get, you know, Generation 10 Pokemon in the Champions formats, you know, yeah. Also, what the hell is going to be the Gen 10 gimmick? That's another bit. It's like, what are we going to see? Like, come on now. Oh, I love when my stream starts shitting the bed. Come on now. You got this stream. Pokemon Armor. Nah, we can finally put armor on Mewtwo. As shown in the early anime. No, but I'm excited for Winds and Waves, honestly. I think it looks pretty good, graphic-wise. The title screen music already sounds fantastic from what they've released. So, you know, I'm excited. I'll stream through one of them. And then I'll play through the other offline. So, yeah, lots of fun. Continue watching Austin John Plays like I have been for almost 10 years now for tips and tricks on the new Pokemon games. Still can't decide which one I would choose. Oh yeah, because you don't have a Switch 2. Doggy Kato, I'm just saying, you gotta get one in like the next week before they hike up another $50. Just saying. Woo, we're at 555. Absolutely not. I'm broke. Also, another thing, I wonder how shiny hunting is going to be affected in Winds and Waves. Because obviously the trailers we've seen so far are, for promotion material. We're obviously going to see a lot more Pokemon than that. Honestly, I do hope we get to keep the shiny sound. Because, dude, some Pokemon are going to be impossible to find otherwise. Though, a couple of Pokemon that makes me a little less worried about failing consistently now is Pokemon like Slugma. Because, you find Slugma in the Kitakami Mountain, and they blend in way too well when they're shiny. The gimmick was a fishing minigame all along. Oh no, chaining Pokemon is back. Oh no. So I'm because in Slugma was shown in the trailers in like a volcanic area where they had a little bit of a glow around them. I'm kind of hoping the glow stays like red. There's no way they take away the shiny sounds again. Well, to be fair, they did do that. Legends Arceus, it had the shiny sound, and then Scarv didn't, and then ZA did. So, I mean, like, you know? I mean, obviously, we're also not going to hear, like, a release date next week. Because they'll most likely save that for Worlds. Or, not Worlds, Pokemon Day next year. I want to say, if anything, they announce more ports. Because, spoilers for rumors, there's been a lot of rumors going around where we're supposed to be getting the rest of the Gen 3 games in October. Which I think would be nice, I mean, it would suck if they kept the Mew event in Emerald and not shared it with Ruby and Sapphire. Because shiny hunting in Emerald is basically not possible. So, either way, though. Hey, I'm just saying, Game Freak, Nintendo, please port Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Black and White, and Black and White 2 to the Nintendo Switch. Please. Please. No remake, just port. No remake, just port. Please. 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 Especially Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I am on my hands and knees. I will pay $40 per, per version. I will pay $40 for Heart Gold and $40 for Soul Silver. Just let me play them on the Switch. Let me play my home games again. Please, I'm begging you. I do not want to drop $200 to $300 for a cartridge of Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Hell, give us Diamond Pearl Platinum with the Darkrai event so I can shiny hunt Darkrai for once. That would be nice. That's another shiny hunt that's technically a priority hunt, but I don't have Platinum, so I can't shiny hunt. No, 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 no. Insert Tom Hanks Woody impression here. God, I would hate that. No, just let us have our Gen 4 and 5 ports. It would be so nice. It would be so handsome. I think if we did get 4 and 5, I think no, because we would need Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald to come out in October. But if we do get Gens 4 and 5 on Pokemon Day next year, I think we'd have all upcoming 10 generations on one era of console, which would be sick as hell, by the way. Dude, honestly, that would be badass. Genuinely. Or, well, we wouldn't have Gen 7. I mean, technically, we do have Gen 7. It's the Let's Go games. Who's counting those? You know what I mean? But I mean, shoot, do that too. Bring Alola to the Switch as well. I'm just saying. Give us the Ultra games. You know what? Actually, the Ultra games would be really fun on the Switch. Because when you first have to travel to Ultra Megalopolis in Usum, which is where I am hunting Poipole in the Warp Ride, a minigame, it's they default it to a gyroscopic control. Pokemon Gacha Game Win. Doggy Gato. Pokemon Masters EX. Go play it. Yeah, it's literally there. It's literally Uma Musume, or whatever it's called. It's a game, it's been updated for, like, what, 7 years now? Bro deleted his message live on stream. That's wild. That's crazy. Generational fumble by Doggy Gato over here. Yeah, you know, the game that has a very funny trending hashtag every Pokemon Day. Because of the way its title is spelled out in lowercase on Twitter every year in the hashtags. I don't know what you're talking about. Nah, I wish I was into Pokemon Masters a lot more. It looks so fun, but honestly, I just could never get into it. I know I played a couple of times back when it first launched. I just couldn't get into it. I'm not even gonna lie. It just wasn't my type of game. Though I do like what they do for it. I do like that they adapt, like, the various art styles from the various games. Like, for example, when they brought Red and Blue from, you know, Pokemon Red and Blue to the games this year, they kept, like, the original Kensugamori art style, but translated it into, like, a 3D art style. And it looks really good. Yeah, that's fair. Then again, they also have, you know, the Cramorant machine in the Isle of Armor DLC for Sword and Shield, which is gacha for items, and then they have the item printer in the Indigo Disc DLC for Scarvy, which is, you know, for items. So technically that's gotcha, but you know, it's whatever. You know what they need to bring back to the mainline games? Battle facilities. Holy hell, I love battle facilities. Such as any battle facility where you were able to have like a rental team of Pokemon. Genuinely kind of why I always really like Nuzlocks and even like randomized Nuzlocks is because of battle facilities that had rental modes. Because like you don't know what you're gonna get, and so you have to plan almost immediately around what you have. And so yeah. Like I really I wish I had um Pokemon Heart Gold Soul Silver or Black and White 2 still. So that I could do Frontiers. Come back, please. Yeah, yeah, Frontiers. Yeah, yeah, the battle facilities. Um I don't know why I blanked on what you were talking about for a moment. Um because like I was so mad when they teased that. Yeah, the black and white the Unova subway battle facility was a lot of fun. Dude, Unova was going crazy with battle facilities. I mean, let's see. You had the White Tree Hollow, you had the Black Tower, which were, you know, the opposite version exclusive. You had the subway, you had the battle raiding facility, which was also in Nimbasa with the subway. You had the PWT, which was like your good and proper battle facility. What else did they have? They also had the Entralink, which I think had like a sort of battle facility mode, but it was, you know, you had to be around other players, of course. Um, yeah, no, Unova was honestly goated with the sauce for all that. Genuinely, I do hope if they do like remaster the Unova region, honestly kind of hoping instead of just remastering either Unova 1 or Unova 2, they just they remaster it by just continuing the story, you know? Maybe there's no like evil team rotation and triple battles. Dude, do that and inverse battles. Holy moly, I love those game modes. Dude, genuinely, Pokemon Champions needs a battle facility mode. Rental Pokemon, or you know, because it's basically it's just Battle Coliseum or Shadow XD Gale of Darkness or whatever. Yes, that. Yeah, inverse battles, rotation battles, triple battles were so fun. Shoot, I mean, hell, might as well go all the way. Give us the five Pokemon battles. uh I mean, technically it was, you know, special events in Pokemon X and Y and ORAS where you either took on 5 trainers at once or 5 wild Pokemon. But just imagine you could do like a 5v5 trainer v trainer battle. That would be sick as hell, man. Like, incorporate that into either rotation or just the 5v5 battle. Yo, a 5v5 rotation battle would be sick. Yo, honestly, champions, give us like a proper tournament mode. Let us make tournaments in our lobbies, since we can have 12 players in a lobby with 4 stages. Like, come on now. Give us tournament mode. Let us battle NPCs with rental mons. That would be sick as hell. Let us battle previous important trainers like rivals, champions, elite four, and gym leaders, and evil team leaders. Just other trainers along the way. Let us battle professors. Just saying. It like imagine, right? A gauntlet style challenge in Champions where you had to bring Pokemon from a specific region or maybe like a specific generation of Pokemon against a gauntlet of that region's gym leaders, and you had to face all of them sequentially, and then the Elite Four, and then the champions slash champions of that of those regions. You know, I'm just saying. And maybe like you could only heal maybe like 4 times total throughout the gauntlet, just to be fair. They were really tough, but it's, you know, competitive Pokemon because, you know, yeah. I'm just saying, could be really fun. I genuinely would love something like that. Hey, Lara, welcome in. We're just shiny hunting Poipole, don't mind me. Yeah, for real. That would be a lot of fun, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, just imagine like, oh, you have to battle all 9 Kanto gym leaders because, you know, Koga and his daughter. And then you had to battle, I think there's technically 7. I mean, I don't know how Kanto would work because, you know, they kind of share an Elite Four with Johto. Maybe it's just that era. The era of the games that they were in, instead of, you know, going through, you know, so many. But when it comes to like a Lola, actually, Lola would be a little difficult. I just signed the life right now. I was a little late for it. What? I'm so confused. But yeah, I mean, I don't know how they would do a Lola. I mean, I guess you would just go through each of the trial captains and then the Kahunas and then the Elite Four. And then either how or, oh my god, you battle so many trainers since you're actually the champion and you have to defend your title in the Alola region. I would assume it's either Hal or what's his face from these games. Oh god, the Blueberry Academy. God. Oh my god, I just realized that they would probably have you go against the actual gym leaders of Paldea, and then the Elite Four, Gita, Kieran's sister, and then the Blueberry Academy Elite Four, and then Kieran. God. That would kind of suck. It would be very whack as well. I don't know, I'm sure they would figure it out. Oh man. Yeah, no. I hope we get like rental battle facilities and champions. I think that'd be a good way to prolong champions' lifespan. Because obviously, you know, everyone was trying champions when it came out, and so it doesn't have as many players now, but they're slowly getting back into the groove of having that steady player base. I think if they want more players that aren't just competitively, like, incited, I think they need to include a battle facility. Give us an offline mode. That way, you know, they still get, you know, a bunch of because, you know, they get the telemetry data from, you know, us battling and all that. And so I feel like this would give them more insight into what we're wanting. Yeah, same. Honestly, it was kind of on my wish list too, when Champions was launching. So, honestly, it'd be kind of cool if, like, for the Alola Gauntlet, we took on the Totems, the Trial Captains, and the Kahunas, and the Elite Four, and Professor Kukui. Yeah. Because, like, we can't even do Draft League in Champions. You know, it's just not possible. There's not enough Pokemon for that. Right? I remember there were so many people who were wanting to do Draft League with Champions, and we just can't. We literally just can't. And so, you know, Draft League is still hosted via Scarv or Showdown. So it's just kind of like, oof. Also, 600. So, but yeah, just imagine like every Pokemon, like all 10, 25 of them plus the Winds and Waves decks. Just all of them available in Champions, and then we're just able to have like the massive, 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 massive just Draft League or tournament or whatever. Any gimmick. Just, good lord. Give us our Z moves back. Please. Also, realizing with how many legendary Pokemon and mythical Pokemon got Megas in ZA, they need to make the mythicals legal. No, definitely not. I think what they're probably going to do is just focus on gameplay for Winds and Waves and then keep the VGC scene in Champions, which hopefully means we would get home compatibility a lot sooner. Because I remember it took like 8 months after Scarvy released to get home compatibility. Whereas in the Alola games, you know, Sun and Moon, it took a week. And then, you know, for the Ultra games, it took 2 days for Bank to be compatible with them. Because I forget who Bank was developed by, but like they were on that shit. Like they were like tweeting out like, "Hey, here's how far we're going." They were going, man. They were like, "Hey, we have to push this back like another 12 hours because we just found a bug, but we're gonna fix it and get it going for you guys." Genuinely, Pokemon Bank was on a generational run. But yeah, I'm hoping with Winds and Waves and Champions and all that, it just leads to Pokemon Home compatibility coming a lot sooner, if not immediately for Pokemon games. I feel like Nintendo and Game Freak are large enough companies, especially with the way Game Freak sections its employees for projects. unlike most other studios out there. I feel like we could legitimately have Winds and Waves home compatibility pretty quickly after launch. I don't know. That's my theory. I could totally be wrong, but you know, it would be nice. Another question is, what is Winds and Waves home reward going to be? You know what I mean? Okay, driver is picking up my item, so I've got like 30 minutes left that I can stream for today. Yeah, no, like, overall, I think I'm excited for what Pokemon has in store. I think. I think. I don't know. ZA was fun. Um, you know, I'm still waiting on getting the thumbnail for my ZA video. Because I have 100%ed ZA in full. Like, if ZA shows up in another Pokemon video, it's literally just for shits and giggles. You know what I mean? So, like, yeah, honestly, like, please do at some point. It's genuinely, it's a lot of fun. You know, when you don't have people whispering in your ear about, oh, they're getting lazy and shit. They're not. ZA's a beautiful game. And if you're able to play it on a Switch too, it's even better looking. The music is spectacular. The story is fairly good. You know, the character design, oh my god, the character design goes crazy. And, you know, the clothing options for ZA, spectacular. Best we've ever had. Like, holy hell, man. That's another thing with Champions I hope we get more of in the future, is they have not given us any new buyable clothing options. Or accessories, or trainer poses. Everything new you've been able to get for your character has been from the pass. Which I have not done any pass-related activities in Champions. Yeah, Corbeau is currently the current Champions Pass. Like, the last one I did was for Canary, right? And so what I'll probably do the Jacinth one for the hairstyle. But, like, that's honestly about it. Which I'm assuming, you know, Jacinth will most likely be the next one we get. So... But hey, that's just a theory. Exactly. And music, too. We need more music. I was really hoping we would have, like, an absolute banger list of just so many different battle themes and, you know, wild Pokemon themes, totem themes. And we just... They're... All we have are battle themes. Just regular trainer battle themes. Not even rivals, gym leaders, Elite Four, Totem, Island Kahunas, champions. Dude, I would love to listen to Iris's champion theme from Black and White 2. Genuinely. It's like Champions was already pushed back. But I feel like Champions was also just very lackluster when it came out. That's my main issue with it. Yeah, the Colress battle theme. Oh my god, the Colress battle theme goes crazy. You know what? Let me listen to Meloetta's song. Let me listen to Meloetta's song during a battle. Or, actually, scratch that. The Swords of Justice theme. Crazy theme, by the way. I rewatch Time to Make Your Own Path. Doggy Kato, I've made 5 of them. I've made 5 battle themes. And one of them is for me. Oh, man. Honestly, the Blueberry Academy Elite Four theme is also a banger. Yo, let me hear the Kirin theme. Yo, let me hear the Kirin with Tarapako's theme. Like, oh my god, that's such a... I love Scarvy's music so much. Oh my god. As long as we don't get Ed Sheeran's Celestial in there. I do not want to hear that BS ever again. Nah, honestly, if I ever did make another Pokemon style battle theme again, I think I'd probably do like an evil team leader style theme for myself. Especially with my plans for Fizzcraft right now, Fizzcraft SMP Season 2. Um, I want to. Maybe I'll do something like that. Maybe I don't know. Probably not. But hey, that's just a theory. Music theory. Thanks for listening. Okay. Cobblemon SP lore. God. Imagine if, like, Dream SMP back in the day were, like, a Cobblemon server. Oh my god, it would be... Oh god, it would be so cringe. It would literally just be the war between Kanto and Kalos. Oh my god. Or whatever, whoever Kalos was taking on back in the day. Oh my lord. Oh, that'd be wild. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Delivery driver is 2 stops away. Oh man. Fine. No, but honestly though, I'm still excited for Worlds. I'm gonna try and co-stream it next week. Or at least as much as I can. I'm not starting stream at 8 in the morning for this, by the way. Um, I'll probably start maybe around noon. Or actually, no, I probably will stream opening ceremony. Because that's usually pretty fun to watch. As long as I don't have a fucking UHC again, like I did last year. Oh, really? Oh, wow. Cakey avocado. No, that's just your evil persona. Because, everyone be having an evil persona back in the day. Hey, I'm just saying, Dan TDM's evil persona was low-key Dr. Treoris. Dude was plotting back in those mod reviews back in the day. Oh, Keiki Gaming. Nah, Keiki Avocado. Trust. Hidikado. Yeah, fair. Oh, man. Absolutely wild. Genuinely. Oh, yeah. Fun, fun. Meanwhile, me with my weirdly unique username or series of usernames, because I technically run different usernames, all Ashley related. It's like you got Ashley Faye, which is just my name, Ashley Potato Mashley, Ashley Mashley, Ash Mash Hash. Yeah, no, it's wild. Okay, I got about 24 minutes before they arrive. Okay. Ish. For real. I'm sure you remember back when I was like real underscore the Blue Axe. I finally was able to get the Blue Axe IGN, but it's on my second account. For real. I'm glad I hadn't had like too many rebrands over the years. I went, the Blue Axe to Dead Name TV, to Ashley TV, to Ashley Potato Mashley, to just Ashley Faye. Which isn't like terrible. That sounds like the general like amount of times someone would rebrand in a career. No, it's the Blue Axe, not Blue Axe. So many UHC intros got that wrong. Because my, the Blue Axe as an alias actually came from me watching Jerome ASF and Beijing Canadian play survival games a lot. Yes, that is actually the origin of it. And what is now my studio's name. That is what the original name was based on. King Minecraft Hunger Games. Gotta win them all. I want to win all day. I was always scared of UHC intros getting my name wrong. You know what? That's fair. I'm glad nowadays people just, take my IGN or just Ashley. It's simple. Doggy Gaming. Oh, that's oof. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, no, honestly, yeah, I'm just glad, most of the intros I've been in recent years, I'm usually the one making them, so like I can do whatever the hell I want. And then of course, like the first intro I've been in or at least the first like roster related video I've been in a while where I wasn't the one making it. The Fizzcraft reveal trailer on Twitter and Blue Sky and YouTube now, I think. I get full government named Ashley Potato Mashley. in the video, and it was really funny. So I remember uh long usernames usually got the short end of the stick in like you see in roster videos like a decade ago. Like I remember like yours Doggy Kato would get uh short ended a little bit. I remember like I everything used to get short ended. There there was a couple other people too that used to get like short ended like that. So it was really comical. Yeah, because it's like everyone's got like big text, and then yours has to be shrunken down just because of how long it is. But that's also like the reason why, if I remember, yeah, for real. If I remember correctly, whenever you would be in one of my intros, I usually just did doggy, right? Either that or I did doggy kato, but it was like even with everyone else's. I don't know. All I know is God, what a lifetime ago that was. I love being able to say back in my day as a YouTube content creator. Yeah. God, dude, I, sometimes I still think about the fact that, I have watched generations of YouTubers like be born and die career wise on the internet. I could have swore, I think in Soulcraft I did. Because I know you played like one or two seasons of Soulcraft. And I remember using Doggy Kato at least once in them. Um, God, yeah, no, just being a creator for 13 and a half years now. Being able to say, oh yeah, my UHC career was like a lifetime ago. And peace to all the small creators along the way. For real. For real. I feel like I'm like the one like small creator who like made the immortal snail deal. And so it's like I'm immortal and I'm just watching all the other creators either rise and then fall. Uh, it's like I've never had a controversy. I don't think. No, someone's tried to cancel me. Someone has tried to cancel me, but that was like back in 2018. Not really. Not really, no, I'm not gonna lie. Has it gotten calmer? Sure. Not a lot calmer. It's maybe like 1% calmer. Not gonna lie. It's just chaotic still. What can you do? I mean, it's the internet. Everything's gonna be blown out of proportion, either unjustly or hell, even justly. Just throw them out of the community. You don't have to make it a whole big thing like Jesus Christ, unless they, are abusing children. Then you can get them, but just meaning there's less drama by association. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That. Yeah. Especially now that we don't really have to deal with two certain artists from our community back in the day. Glad we ain't gotta deal with them. Though from what I hear, one of them keeps trying to pop up every now and then. I washed my hands of it all. Yeah. God, it's being around for so long is just genuinely crazy. How many content creators do you know that will go back to shiny, or not just shiny hunting, but doing a format they did in their earlier years just to do something for nostalgia, right? Well, to be fair, I mean, I think Craner is doing something right now, trying to get like a bunch of likes on a video so that he can convince Sunday to bring back Sky Factory or something. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of Sunday much anymore, anyways. That's another thing too. Between like the beastification of YouTube and like the childification of YouTube, I wish there was more than just fucking Hermitcraft in terms of Minecraft content. I mean, of course, you got your hardcore YouTubers, you've got your lifestyle YouTubers, but god damn, give me, just give me something long form, please. I remember watching so much How to Minecraft back in the day. Oh my god. Dude, How to Minecraft Season 2 was my shit back in the day. Loved watching How to Minecraft. Yes, exactly. And fortunately, there are creators out there like the Hermits who do tend to do like casual bits in their videos now. They're not like, I mean, look at Etho, for example. Dude doesn't even make thumbnails for his videos. But, like, still, man, I don't know. It's crazy. Hey, all I know is that my latest hardcore video did fairly well compared to how my videos usually do. And I'm pretty happy about that. I mean, I still gotta work on episode 5, and that's a whole thing. But, I'm getting there. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't see if that was shiny. So I'm just gonna sit for a moment and just kind of watch my playback. Just so I can see. I mean, I guess I technically could just, you know. Okay, it's not shiny. Okay. I think I need to find a free editing program. I got you, Kdenlive. I'll send you a link after stream, because people like to catfish using Kdenlive's brand. It's the editing program I've been using since 2018. It's free. It's better than any paid service out there because it's got most, if not all, the features of those paid services. It's just good. It's amazing. Very, very, very good editing program. And like I just mentioned, I use it. So, I vouch for it personally. So, but yeah, I will send you their website after stream. Actually, Doggy Koto, send me a DM right now so I will check it um after stream if you don't mind. Even though, that's gonna be in like the next 10 minutes. Premiere Pro. That's so fair. I was Windows Movie Maker for like the longest time after it got discontinued. And then of course, you get through the versions of Windows and eventually you get to the point where, it just stops working. And so I had to find another program, and then I found Caden Live. So fun. But yeah, do send me a DM so I will like remember. Bum 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 bum. I'm just looking out my window right now, waiting to see the delivery driver pull up so that I can like quickly do my outro. But I'm gonna hunt up until I see it. Miku, of course you will send that. Of course you would send that. Man, I can't wait for all the Deltarune memes at Worlds next week. No, like we are definitely seeing someone cosplay Flowery next week at Worlds. Here I come, San Francisco. For context, that's where Worlds is being held at this year. Corona. Critical hit. Corona. Or something like that. I don't know. I still need to play Deltarune at some point. Genuinely. I need to play through Undertale as well. I have Undertale on Steam. I don't have Deltarune though. I do need Deltarune. Man, I can't believe I've been given this Poipole 660 times. Oh man. You never finished Amori? Amori is one of those games I also want to play at some point. I think it'd be really fun to play. I also have I actually have a bunch of games that I got from a couple bundles that was going on a couple months ago. I have like Another Crab's Treasure, Celeste, Peak, some other Landfall and Aggro Crab games. Um, yeah, no, I just have a bunch of games I need to play at some point. But you know, that's whenever I get to them. You know, maybe I suddenly go viral and you know everything in my life is paid for, so I can just play whatever I want. Who knows? Yeah, for real, I've got so many unfinished games on Steam. You know, I own Sonic Generations on my Nintendo Switch and on Steam. To be fair, I have Sonic Generations plus all the DLC on Steam. I have Sonic and Shadow Generations on my Switch, which comes with all the DLC, obviously. So, I played through until the first Act 1 boss, or the first area's boss, which is, you know, the Death Egg. So I need to play through more of it. I need to get Sonic Frontiers, the deluxe version. I need to get Sonic Colors. I want to play the Bayonetta games at some point too, actually. The Bayonetta games look actually, like, really fun. Oh, my stream's shitting the bed. Love that. Yo, you want to pick up again? Are we back? I think so. Twitch. Kirby games. I do need to play some Kirby games at some point. I do want to play Kirby Air Riders at some point. That looks really fun. I want to play the 3D Kirby that came out a while back. I think that would be a lot of fun to play. Honestly, I need to try some of the Kirby games in general. They look so whimsical and fun. And I know quite a few of them are on NSO, which, you know, I have, so lots of fun. I love how you can start seeing more and more of my screen as the sun slowly sets, because it's starting to not be as bright in the room. Bum 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 bum. For real, unless you're playing on an original Game Boy. Because holy hell, you needed the light in order to see in the dark. Oh my god. It was rough back in the day. Oh, whoops, I didn't split for that last encounter. There we go. Oh, man. And can't wait for another long week of work next week. Really wish I had a Salamence right now. Really wish I had a shiny Poison Dragon type Pokemon on my screen right now. I'm just saying. You want to know what's funny? It's actually, I really do enjoy the fact that we have got like quadruplet siblings, or just a group of 4 siblings in Fortnite now. In Hatsune Miku, Joker, Sonic, and Godzilla. I'll take 2 shiny Poipoles. Well, unfortunately, I will only have one, and it's for me and me only. So, sorry. But yeah, no, just imagine just squatting up with, you know, canon, like, characters that are just all from different franchises. but have all interacted. Except for Joker and Godzilla. Though honestly, I would not be surprised hoping for other Vocaloids in Fortnite. I mean, to be fair, Kasane Teto is Kasane Teto is an Utao, but there have been leaks and rumors that we're supposed to be getting a Kasane Teto set, a baguette pickaxe. So I'm just saying. Bird brain emote when either that or machine love would be really nice. Yeah. Nah, give us Gumi. Give us Gumi. And Yichi. Give us Queso as a Vocaloid collaboration. Oh, Doggy Kato, by the way, I just want to let you know, I may or may not have dropped $200 on Hatsune Miku V6 plus a Voca editor. So, I can diss you even more with Hatsune Miku now. I'm just saying. That's it. I'm making Miku call everyone a bitch. I just think of all the memes I can do. All the memes I can do. Nah, but for real, if we do get Kasane Teto, like, come on, we gotta have Jamie Page up in there. Like, there's no way we don't see Jamie Page in like the bundle or battle pass. Or at least her music. I don't think she'd have an icon skin for herself. Even though she isn't I mean, she's a composer for Unbreakable. But like, she's also a character in Unbreakable? I don't know. Logic. There's no logic when it comes to real people being in video games. Cough cough. LeBron in multiverses, which is, it's still weird because I guess, you know, that version of LeBron as a character is, you know, LeBron as a character. I don't know. It was oh yeah, for sure. Nah, give us Kaun Ka as a boss on the map. Bring back Miku for the Kasane Teto collab and just bring back Kaun Ka as a boss for real. Trust. Yeah, true. Well, I think Jamie Page is like significant enough to like be the headline, right? I mean, to be fair, if you have people like all like if you have like 40 different musicians coming together to make a medley of your own song for your birthday, like I feel Jamie Page is significant enough as a musician to be like the headliner of the set. They just it's a radio edit. That's how they do it. They'll either do that, or it'll just silence that word depending on the song. I know a lot of I think like a lot of the Eminem songs that are in Fortnite, they have the radio edit the because they just took the radio edit version of the songs. But I think in some cases like with Doja Cat, it is just silence, and like Linkin Park and all them. So I don't know, it'd be really funny um for that part of Bird Brain. It's like my silence, and then Teto screaming. Oh man. Honestly, I know they probably wouldn't, since it's an Unbreakable song from the game Unbreakable. I would love to hear No Eulogies by Jamie Page in Fortnite. I think that would be a really cool like piece of lobby music, or even like winning like music or whatever. I don't know. You can set music to play when you win. So like the drop for No Eulogies would be really cool to hear in the game. Because, Kasane Teto is used in that song. And Square Up by Jamie Page. You know what? Actually, there is one collaboration I'm surprised hasn't happened yet. I'm surprised Fortnite hasn't done anything with Friday Night Funkin'. Because, like, you look at Fortnite, they collaborate with anyone. You look at Friday Night Funkin', they, they exist, I guess. I mean, I feel like, they would be sidekicks nowadays, but, like, I'm just saying. Mostly mentioning because, Friday Night Funkin', the characters are practically Vocaloid-esque. Yo, where's my order at? What the heck? Okay, they're on their way. In fact, they should actually be pulling up relatively soon. I don't know, there were some cases, like, there have been, like, live events where I feel like it would mainly just be music, maybe, like, a set piece on the map. I feel like boyfriend and girlfriend would probably end up being sidekicks, maybe with Pico and Darnell as well. Yeah, no, please God, no stretched versions. God, no. Please, no. Yeah, no, that would just be cursed all to hell. But yeah, no, I could see it mainly being like a music thing, maybe some like gun raps. And maybe I could maybe the limousine decal for cars from the Mommy Dearest week. Okay, and this has got to be the last encounter for the stream because the delivery driver just pulled up. All right. I hope y'all enjoyed the stream today. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Share with your friends. I will be hunting more tomorrow. I am still speedrunning through Ultra Moon, so maybe we'll see dual hunting starting tomorrow. Probably not. Doggy Kato, I will send you that Caden Live link as soon as possible. And yeah, y'all just have a good day and hydrate. Yippee, bye bye.